Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Star Ladder, and welcome to the Bets.net Challanger series. We're into our first game of the day, being hosted on this particular channel. We've got Avant-Garde versus Namiga coming up a little bit later on. Quantum Bellator Fire will also be taking on Amiga in the closing two matches of the day. But for now, we're going to be stepping away from those particular matches and focusing on another Belarusian team. GoodJob are taking on the Russians of Elements Pro Gaming. I've never actually seen Elements Pro play as a team overall. I've seen a couple of these players on an individual basis, but never really catching anything particular from these guys. So I'll be curious to see whether how they will show up against the likes of GoodJob, who I have seen a couple of different times before, actually. I've costed them online at the FCDB Cup, the FCDB sponsored team at that particular event. So yeah, let's see how well they will be doing here against... I think probably the favourites here are GoodJob. They have established themselves as a decent team in the Tier 2 region, so let's see whether they can do so. Once again, best of one rules are in place. Swiss system match. And looks like the knife round is ready to get started. So, Mirage as a map is kind of okay for both sides. Not amazing, but not a good map. Not the best map in the pool for these sides. That's far and away. GoodJob have actually managed to split this one 50-50 so far over the past 3 months at least. That's sort of the region that I tend to hold in when it comes to time history. Elements Programming will get the knife round for this side, so I imagine they will stick on their CT side. Both sides are kind of balanced for EPG, slight T-side bias for the likes of GoodJob, so I imagine that they actually may be able to get this one relatively easily, at least this half. So let's see whether they will be able to do so. And let's see who is going to be the overall champion, the victor of this one, to progress in the overall group stage. Pistol round ready to get going here. Elements Pro on the CT side. EPG going to get themselves out the basic default pistols, the USPs, the P2K on Ilian. And Yakindar has the defuse kit and the smoke for his particular setup. GoodJob have the double flash smoke on box. This looks like, well, actually, it's a pretty flexible setup for the Mirage side of things. You could go for a half execution on the A site, smoke on the cross for jungle and connector. Or you can smoke a whole region of what A site can provide. Or you can go for this B hit, smoke on short, smoke on the market position. That looks like it's a short smoke, so I want to try and cover off that early aggression off, but it's only going to be CTs holding close here from Apps and on the site itself, and they're both going to fall very, very easily to SadZ and Coffee, who just peek up, take the 2, 5 on 3, now to the favour of GoodJob, as the CTs will struggle to regain control of this retake. They've lost the defuse kit as well, so time is ticking away. Coffee with a very nice shot on Nickelback, looking for anything more. He will land it very easily. It's so simple here for this T-side. A triple kill for Coffee. Lollipop and SadZ get 2 in the exchange, and that's a very simple pistol round to the favour of the T-side. Of course, still feel free to let me know who you're supporting tonight. Well, today, if you are watching in from where I am at the UK. You can see that the bets odds are currently favouring EPG. That is flipped, by the way. Don't read too easily into that top odds. 61% to Elements Pro and 39% to GoodJob. Probably should get that fixed. I will get in contact with someone to fix that relatively soon, but for now, the action is still kicking off as GoodJob try and enter on towards the A site, forcing the issue away. 1-for-1 trade as Coffee trades out Yekindar. It's a very simple affair once again for this T side. Although I say that, 2 picks come back with the CZ and the Scout make it 3 on the Deagle, leaving it all to Phoenix as the last man in sandwich trying to fight his way out. It's not going to happen. The force buy works up extremely well for Elements Pro as they steal one back, steal some rifles as well, and pick the conversion round to their favour. Force bought out by the likes of GoodJob. They did get a bomb plot in that last round, so I imagine they may just go for the basic eco here and try to get the rifle round out a little bit earlier. And yeah, it looks like they will just do that. PT-50s, a Deagle, and a CZ, Sad Zen. The only man with utility here for GoodJob. And EPG have all the rifles that they saved from that last one. The 2 SMGs, the Scout that Ilian bought. And they are just going to pick apart the players making their way in from mid. Yekindar with 2, Ilian with a 3rd on Sad Zen. Coffee and Lollipop are the last 2 left alive. And there's not really much you can put into this round for GoodJob. Maybe see if they can take one out. One v4 Lollipop. Just held back to Firebox, and Alien will shut him down. So, those of you who are concerned about the percentages, by the way, they are flipped. They are not in the right position at the moment. It's 39% to GoodJob, 61% to Elements Pro Gaming. Trying to get that fixed for now, but the match still does continue, regardless of the fact that the odds are flipped. And already GoodJob will turn the odds to their favor for this round. 2 first picks easily off the bat. Coffee and Box are kind of low, so it's easy trades that can come through. And Hooch is chiming in, taking himself 2. Yekindar burns Sadzed alive, and Hooch gets himself the 3rd. It's easy pickings for Elements Pro as GoodJob offered him up 1v1s so easily. Lollipop will try and fight his way out the corner, gets himself 2. Now 1 versus 1, bomb on his back. And Yekindar doesn't have the defuse kit either, so bomb goes down. Yekindar spots him but holds the cross. And Lollipop falls for it. Hook, line, and sinker. 2k for Yekindar, 3k for Hooch though on that A-side defensive, holding it down very easily. And it will be a 3rd round as a result to EPG as GoodJob do get shut down relatively easily. It was a sloppy performance there from the T side. Another eco to come through from them here. Should be the Glock sound. Maybe some upgraded pistols, but not much here. No force buy. Or maybe a half buy, but no, they're going to go full-fledged force. Oh, no, never mind. This is the standard rifle pistol CIS buy that we see out of the CIS region, especially at this tier 2 level. Lollipop's going to take that rifle, try play entry with it. He is currently one of the top fraggers for GoodJob, and alongside this execution, this could actually be a very viable strategy here for GoodJob. Let's see whether they can make it work. They will put the smokes and flashbangs and utility out earlier, but it's Yekindar to take the first face and shut down Box. Hooch is going to get all the info he needs, sneaking up through the apps, spots out Coffee, shuts him down, taking one more player to EPG's kill count. Sadzed will hold down the cross and actually gets a very good spray through the smoke, taking out Nickelback. The bomb gets planted, meanwhile, for Nex is desperately looking for one, but Alien takes the AWP straight to him. 2 versus 4 in the rifles are in the hands of EPG. Lollipop has got to come up huge. He hasn't found a single frag so far. Now the utility pours in, trying to suppress the GoodJob side. Sadzed gets taken down, leaving it all on Lollipop. He takes one, tries to net a spray on a second, but the diffuser's being stuck and he knows that this one is all over. He's just got to run away and save it. And GoodJob, well, the basics of that strategy not put into effect. Lollipop looking extremely timid, and GoodJob are not looking like GoodJob today. 4-1, EPG currently running forward with this one. Very easy affair here for the Russian side, but they've got to come up against GoodJob's next rifle. 4 rounds a loss bonus. Bomb plant in the last one means it's pretty defined as well. Full sets of utility across the board here for the T side. Kevlar head armor. Nickelback already aggressive in towards underpass, takes down Sadzed to kick things off as the T-side aggression, the T-side map control is just picked apart once again. They're all spreading out, giving 1v1s to EPG, and EPG are taking them and running away. 3 versus 5 already, and Finex is down a low HP amount. Admittedly, he is playing in towards mid, which is where most of the CTs are not. They are holding down the A side, but once again, Lollipop will peek. Give him a 1 versus 1 to Alien, who's locking this one down. Yekindar takes down Finex, meanwhile from mid, and Nickelback gets the trade on Coffee. 4 players staying alive. 5-1. Elements Pro, so far, so good here on the CT side. Max loss bonus now for GoodJob. Can force the issue. They are kind of limited on money, and actually they will go for it here. So decent amount of utility coming out, enough for execution sets. Where will they play, though? How will they set this one up? Let's have a look, see. We've got Coffee and Lollipop out towards Palace and Ramp, trying to get that opening pick, trying to get the aggression, trying to prompt out aggression from EPG. Meanwhile, the other three players are here towards Apps and Mid. Nice flash from Kree. Been quiet so far, but it's been more than enough in playing supportive roles and enabling his teammates to get set up. Speaking of getting set up, Ellen's going to take the first on box. He's also going to hear those players coming in from underpass. So now he's got information to call out to his CT players who rotate towards the A site. Finex, meanwhile, takes down Hooch. Kree sneaking up in apartments, gets all the info he needs and now knows that they're suppressed here in Connector and out towards Ramp. And Palace Nickelback will get caught off guard by SadZ in the corner. 3 versus 4 now. And the CTs are about to get aggressed right here. SadZ flashed in, takes down Yekindar just as the smoke blooms. Turning it to a 2 versus 4, and the bomb will get planted. Kree and Eliam. Eliam boosted up on top of the ticket booth, does get taken down by Lollipop, leaving it all down to Kree. 1 versus 3, gets the AWP, but realizes that his chances are limited. So, backing off back into the B site, holding the big green gun for round number 8, because EPG have just conceded their second to GoodJob. And GoodJob finally getting started on this T side. It's taken them a long time, though. Definitely should be seeing a little bit more from them at this point in time, and they're going to go hunting for Kree. Especially with the economical set, this is even more of a bigger victory for him to take that 1 frag. Deficit economy for GoodJob. And you can see where the money line sits for it if he takes down Coffee as well. No, it doesn't look like it will be the case. So, rifle round up to play for. Drop rifles can come through here from the CT side if they need to, but every player should have enough to buy into a single AWP setup, maybe even a double AWP setup. Not quite. Yeah, 4 M4s, 1 AWP from Elian, who is once again playing out towards the midline, trying to catch off one of these T-side players, but they will actually smoke him out. Well, smoke him out, but incendiary him out of position. And Coffee will catch the first off on Hooch for using that small gap in the smoke, exploiting it and shut them down. Next also comes up into Yekindar, and they are taking mid-control this time. Firepower coming out from GoodJob, but Nickelback, that is ballsy. He takes 1, but not the second. Box trades him out, leaving it all up to Elian. Couldn't get started out towards mid. Will take down Lollipop, but is forced to save once again is GoodJob. Bring the fight back, and they actually managed to take very simple kills against EPG. This will be a 3rd round on the board for the T side. So, let's assess where we are sitting at the moment for these 2 squads. Lion currently doing pretty good. And 9 kills so far. Maybe able to make it 10, double digits. Struck for the Russian AWPer. Been spotted though. Can he make his way out of this position is the question. Coffee just creeping up slowly. Flash banged out. Lion once again looking to do damage against the T side. Eventually he will actually get that 1 frag, so can he hold on to this AWP for a couple more seconds? It looks like he will, yes. So with that saved, plus money in the bonus means that there's going to be another full buy coming out from EPG. And they keep GoodJob from profiteering as a result. Look at the money line for GoodJob right now. $3,800 on SadZ. That is it. That is the most richest player. The next person down is on 19. And all this punishment, all this damage is putting them in a bad spot. If they take this round here, EPG, then it's going to get ugly for GoodJob, and they just feed the 1v1s to the AWPer, make it a 3K. He's expecting them, he spots them, and he picks apart the mid and A aggression setup here from the T side. Not a single point of damage being done by GoodJob, thanks to a gap they left in the smoke. Nickelback peeks, takes down Sad Zed. Lollipop is the last man. It looks like all 5 players are about to stay alive. Not quite with Hooch falling, but Nickelback's got it covered. 6-3. Elian playing out of his mind so far. Quick 2 picks towards the midline, realizing that GoodJob can only put that one down. Instantly rotating to A to support his teammates. That is a lost bonus reset against GoodJob. They can still go for a bit of money here. Quasi. 2 pieces of Kevlar, 1 piece of Kevlar helmet on Sad Zed. Lollipop will try and peek out, take down Nickelback at least. Hooch watching out box, locks it down with 1 AWP, and Elian also out towards Jungle, takes the second. Once again, GoodJob just feeding these kills to the CT side. Elian will be happy with it. He's currently on 14 frags so far. Very good performance from him. The teams will make their way into the B site. Kree will spot 1. Footsteps on the second should be heard for Nex. Just creeping around. Kree should win that fight out as well. Coffee last man 1v4. Out towards top mid. But unfortunately, there is nothing that he can really do here. Bomb on his back, could be able to put a plant down. Gives away his position now, and the CTs will close in on that Yakindar. Oh, Coffee does take down Kree at least, so revenge against his fallen teammates, but not going to last for much longer. That's the 7th round on the board for Elements Pro Gaming. GoodJob able to buy back in this one, didn't invest in full in that last round. Can't get the AWP out. Will be slightly limited on the utility sets, but Kevlar helmets and 5 AKs is still what they have to play with. 3 rounds of lost bonus, though, means that after this round, if they do lose it, they won't be able to invest again. As a result, they're going to go for a basic execution setup. But look at the aggression coming in. The CTs, they offer up Yakindar, but Nickelback gets the trade alongside Hooch, who's holding down on the A site, turns it to a 4 versus 3 again. GoodJob unable to get the trades. Finally, Sad Zed turns it back to evens, but even so, the CTs are closing in. And Alliance right here, he takes the first, but backs right off. Oh my god, did he just hit that? Oh my god! Coffee last man, he takes down Kree, and Lions ready and waiting. Oh my god! Holy hell! That was nuts! I am stunned. That's it, I quit, I'm out. Oh my god, Elian, 3K to bring the 8th to EPG. What the hell? I'm out, sorry. Just enjoy the rest of this round because finally someone restores some order, taking him down, but 3 versus 2, eco out for GoodJob. They've got that first AWP. Can Phoenix put it into any use? Apparently not. Coffee last man. 3 players staying alive. The AWP should get picked up. And the 9th round will be on the board for EPG. Wow. Wow. Well, good job on max loss bonus. Well, not quite max loss bonus. 4 rounds of loss bonus. Still getting the buy together, however. The 5 AKs out. 4 M4s, the AWP of Elian. He's going towards B site this time. I'm going to catch off players and then make their way into the B apps. But surprising so, actually. GoodJob haven't gone for B apps control in a very long time so far this match. So putting that AWP towards mid probably could have been the better angle. Maybe he's just trying to outplay the T side before they outplay him, and indeed Nickelback will expect the Sniper Nest control, taking out Coffee, kicking things off. Kree also out towards the ladder room, taking out one more. Very easy stuff for 4 versus 3, and the AWP from B is ready to support. Spots the cross, shuts down Sads, and then Lion will hit that simple shot like it's nothing. Box, Lollipop chiming onto 2 more, 2 versus 2. And Lion and Yekindar are here to support it, but Yekindar takes down one. Box crosses straight back into Connector, making the same mistake that his teammates did earlier. And the Lion will again take a relatively easy shot for him. 10-3. And a pause will have to come out from GoodJob because they need to fix something here to recover something in this half. 10-5 is still a workable scoreline, but 12-3 not so much. And 20 frags in 14 rounds is not to be misunderestimated. A Lion playing nuts today. That is, oh my word. Give me his Twitter. I'm going to follow him and make sure I catch all of his matches. That was just, that shot in particular. Good God. I'm still reeling from it like 3 rounds later. So EPG once again have that AWP on Lion. GoodJob, have to force the buy. They don't really have much of a choice here. They have to go in. 4 AKs, 1 Galil, Sad Zed. Has that slightly downgraded rifle. The teams will spread themselves across the board here in this default. This time they have got one here trying to take some sort of control of Asby. May get flashed out, giving away his position. He had the element of surprise, and as a result, he will get traded for it. Yakindar and Kree, 2 easy frags. 3 versus 5 immediately for EPG as they make the aggression work. Not a confident style of play here from GoodJob. And Elements Pro, seeming like they've got everything going for them. Now Box pushing on through, incendiaried out, damage down. Yakindar will take that easy kill. 2 versus 5. Coffee and Lollipop last to push into the A site, leaving the bomb behind. Lollipop will get the first kill onto the main AWPer, Lion down. So some advantage for GoodJob now. They're taking out the most nuts player in the server right now. And meanwhile, a backstab coming in from Nickelback will spot him. Coffee tries to spray him down. Indeed he does, but loses a lot of HP for it. 35 seconds left. They're so indecisive right now, GoodJob. They don't really know if they want to go towards A, if they want to go towards B. They have got Lollipop pushing in, trying to get some sort of information. And Coffee needs to also make his way onto the site, get this bomb plant, if not set up for his teammate. Grenade in, trying to get Hooch, spraying, spamming through the ticker booth. Can't quite spot it, and Lollipop does go down, leaving Coffee on 10 HP. No way he's going to survive this one. He can just spam through the box, and Kree will get the triple as a result. 11-3. Elements Pro. On round 15 with an 11-3 advantage. It's not looking good here. At least they will try and once again take that confident mid-control, but oh, it's just shut down so easy. Lollipop does get that trade, so actually, yeah, they are holding this one together. And this time it's EPG making a couple of mistakes. Sad Zed spraying down 2, just ran straight into him, leaving it up to Kree to clutch this one. Or leave a 4th to the hands of GoodJob. At this point, he kind of has to go for it, and it will be an easy headshot. 3 kills on the board for Sad Zed, a 4th round on the board for GoodJob. What a ridiculous CT half from EPG. Again, it was kind of nuts how a Lion was. Oh yeah, I'm still stunned at that shot, just to let you know. So So here we go. Pistol round for the second half. EPG on the T side. They win this one. It's probably going to be a match to their favour, but we'll find out. They're just going to go straight out, rush the B site with the apps position. Finex will get one, but Cree takes Coffee out in the exchange. Finex still chiming on through towards short. Sad dead up close and personal. Gets taken out by Cree for the 2K. Cree looking for his third on box. The USP picked up by Alliance. Spots Lollipop, shuts his head off his shoulders. The CTs will try and make their way in with over-aggression. He's going to get punished by the T side as Cree looks for his 3K. Alliance will steal away the 4th, and it will be a 12th on the board for EPG. Look at that stat line. Look at the kills. Not even just from Alliance, but everybody else on EPG are also contributing pretty decently. Lowest player of EPG is on 10 kills. They're looking to shut this one down extremely quickly. What should be a very short match as well. We won't get sub half an hour on this particular game, but we'll get close to it. Oh, Finex, bad timing as well. Yekindar will be counting his lucky stars on that front, but a flashbang in could prove to be no kill. Sad Zed goes falling. Finex, however, grenade and scout to take down 2 more. Will shut EPG down. 4 versus 3 situation. They're all held back here towards this top apps and top mid position. Box trying to get this 1v on Hooch. Gets the tag damage, but not the kill. As EPG start to fight back. Nickelback looking for Box. Takes him out. Finex suppressed. Damage being done, however, by the CTs. Three versus 3 still in play. 44 seconds to go. And GoodJob will start to get impatient. They push Lollipop up and aggressive. EPG is still at the advantage. They've got lots to work with. Decent set of utility versus GoodJob, who only have a flashbang. 2 rifles versus the sniper for Finex, and it's a scout. The T-side make their way into mid control, into connector. Lollipop. Actually, could still catch this off guard. I might not be expecting this. Oh, the bomb goes down. If Lollipop shuts this out at the right time. Oh, no. Cree, that's it. That's all you need to do. Wait for 2 seconds and take down the bomb plant. A GoodJob will steal this one from the clutches of defeat. And EPG will not go so easily into that good night. GoodJob turning the tables, denying EPG the bomb plant. They have to force this one out. 2 AKs recovered by the CT side, so what can EPG do from here on their force buy? Looks like they may go in. Well, really, they've got options across the board. It's their standard default. Push players up, aggressive. Take mid control, Finex. Could catch one off for it, or could get caught off guard of his own accord. They will get that information at least. 1 AK that can rotate. I mean, well, the T's are going to go for a very ballsy push inside. Yakindar gets the head off Coffee. Got to deal with Sad Z as well here on B. And actually to pull the rotation away, this could be a sacrifice worthwhile. Finex taking down the line, and Hooch starting to push it on towards Box. Shuts him down, mid-control out for the T side, but a 3 versus 3. And this bomb's going to get planted. Hooch pushing on through, getting a dink on Sad Zen. And just like that, oh, it's gone so horribly wrong. Finex will call out the information, realise that there are players still here as Lollipop deals with Hooch. The bomb will go down for EPG. And look at the damage being done by Hooch on his own accord. This could get extremely difficult for the CT side. They're going to win these Angels, and they can't do it like that. Finex dropping down into Sandwich. All of it going completely all the way. Losing all of his accuracy to a 2 versus 2 now. Oh no, Lollipop, how is this happening? Nickelback one more as well. 2K, and EPG will steal it in the same way that GoodJob stole it away. 13-5. Don't know whether to employ the pun at this point with GoodJob. Ooh, box. Oh, that's definitely not a bad job, box. Quick aggression straight in with the scout headshot on the Lion, shutting him down. At least that's one member out of play for EPG, but... Flashbangs will now go through for EPG's execution. Here we go. Lollipop, close range, shutting down two. Oh no, not again. EPG, 1v5. Nickelback. Actually going to use the sound of that smoke to sneak up and take down Sadzed. So that is one kill at least, but now he's got to deal with the rest of the CTs and doesn't expect Coffee to be here with an Eagle. And it's an easy shot for Coffee. 6 on the board. GoodJob. Doing a good job of holding a fight. And once again, 2 AKs recover for the CT side. 2 M4s and a scout up against the force buy of EPG. They still want to try and play this war of attrition because they know that if they just take round for round against GoodJob, they'll win it out first. But Yekindar and Hooch are chiming on through to that 2-for-2 trade. 3 versus 3 overall and serious damage done on both sides here. But the T's have access to the A site. The bomb will get planted. Yekindar back behind. Triple stack for next. Picks up Nickelback. And Sadzed will look for Yekindar, should spray him through and take him out through the firebox, leaving it all up to Hooch, the last man left. Spots for next, shuts him down, but the bomb's not planted for him, and this is not where you want to be. He's going to have to back off and leave a 7th to the hands of GoodJob, and the force buy for EPG doesn't go the way that they wanted it to. That's a shame. Now EPG are forced back to Iniko. Two PG-50s at Eagle and a Glock alongside the AK that Hooch saved from that last round, so... Shouldn't be much left for them. Hooch trying to get that entry frag towards mid. Gonna fall victim to box denied. Fnax getting one more as well. Curry getting the only trade so far for, I'll say that, but Yekindar gets one more frag. They know exactly where he is, so he should be dealt with relatively quickly. The Lion last man, Sadzed picks him off. And 8 rounds will be on the board for GoodJob. Still 5 to make up against EPG, so... There is still a chance here for this CT side. And EPG have themselves at least 2 more rifles if they continue this losing streak against the CTs. Up to top mid, the default will be. GoodJob going to get aggressive. A Lion could get caught off guard for this, and indeed he does. GoodJob taking risks to fight their way back. They've got a good read on this T-side default, and they're expecting more players to be here. Getting apps control, but Yekindar just takes a straight up aggression towards mid, shuts out Fnax. Hooch getting boxed as well. And back to the 4 versus 3 to the favor of EPG we go. Still damage done on Yekindar and Hooch. This still could get risky, and if the Angels are won by GoodJob, then it could feel just as easily swing back to their favor. The T's are looking set up for an A-site split. Flashbang over, Coffee spotted. Yekindar takes him down as Nickelback goes falling. Yekindar on low HP, desperate. He needs to win out this next Angel on Sadzed. Oh, he spots his head. No! Could have been an easy shot. But no, not to be today. 3 versus 2. Yekindar eventually spotted out by SadZ now. Another HP advantage tips in the favour of GoodJob as Lollipop shuts down Hooch. 40 seconds left for Korea to clutch it out. Grenade to his face. He shuts down the first now, but needs to land the head of SadZ. 1v1, but 8 HP. A bullet will do it for the CT. It will do for Kree as well, but Kree has to land it directly to his cranium. And SadZ is pushing around the other side. Kree has no idea he's here. And that will be a 9th for GoodJob. As Elements Pro Gaming do need to have a think about their current stature here. 4 rounds lost bonus after Eco, get the full buyout in the next one. EPG is still only 3 rounds away from taking this match though, so they are still in the advantage. They still are in the lead. GoodJob are 4 rounds away from evening up against them. Still we shall see here. The flashbangs going over. Elements Pro making their way quickly into the execution, but this hasn't worked in the past and it's not going to work out now as Lollipop gets one. Kree with a quick trade back on the P250, and they are just going to get picked apart here by the CT players. Lollipop with 3, Yekindar the last man left. 1v1v1. And against Pistols, they're going to win that one out every single day of the week. It's going to be a 10th round. Double digits claimed by the GoodJob side. As the CT set themselves up for the full buy against EPG now. Four AKs, 1 AWP on a Lion. Can he make the aggressive AWP work? Was doing well on passive AWPing back towards mid and ace set on the CT side, but now he's got to take that and try one with it into entry or otherwise. Coffee looking to push up Yekindar, flashing his way over, but looks away. Coffee went out the Angel for it. Nickelback trying his best to get the trade, but the flashbang from the CT player keeps him blind, and Coffee will take advantage. 2k for him. Instantly, they have control of this one. SadZ doesn't catch any of that flashbang, drops the bomb as well, knows a Lion's here. And control easily shifts to the favor of GoodJob. A Lion with the AWP, unable to make anything of it, trying to take some pop shots through the smoke, but just doesn't have any real ability to work with anything here against EPG. Hooch also out towards the mid control, looking for Finex, tapping his way, but he just can't find it. And EPG are starting to struggle here on the T side. You can see that Hooch is calling the pause for it. It's all just a matter of time before a Lion gets shut down. Finex taking him out. Dropping the AWP. And pushing EPG down to a, well, possibly an eco. They got max loss bonus. They could still force it out. But I don't think it's justifiable here. So, force out from EPG. Five AKs, but limited utility. GoodJob have the M4s, sorry, the AWP from Box and SadZ with that 1 AK saved. Box, well, at the very least, get picked apart by Nickelback. Lollipop taking out one. Kree with a quick trade. So actually, Elements Pro are starting to punish a little bit of the aggression from the CT side, but Coffee and Finex try and right back. Man advantage for GoodJob, health advantage slightly for EPG, but they've got to make it work into some kills. Kree gets himself a second, but he's got 24 left. Now looking for Finex, spots him, taps his head off, but isn't expecting Coffee on the flank. Another round for GoodJob. as they go to 12 against EPG, and that force buy means that there is nothing for EPG to buy into now. 43.50 is the maximum amount of cash on Cree, and that is all they have. The Eagles out, 1 AK for Yekindars. They will go for a Quasi into this one. Seaside was trying to make control. Yekindar trying to get the entry, trying to get aggressive, but shut down immediately by the CT default. Finex comes up on Hooch, shuts him down. Cree looking for another Deagle. Does take down Finex at least, but that's all they've got. He's going to get dealt with. Nickelback grenaded out. Can't deal with Lollipop. And well, what do you say about this right now? Lion does take down Sadzed at least, but the bomb's been dropped. Has that 1 AK to work with. Tries if he can take any more CTs with him. Do some damage to the economy, but no. Coffee taps him off through the bench. 13-13. Everything is equalized. And well, maybe we won't have such a short match that we were expecting. Orps that for a Lion this time. Unable to do anything with it in that last rifle round. Can you do anything with it this time? Playing into the A execution, it seems. Smokes, flashbangs, incendiaries go down, trying to buy some map control for the CTs. Box can't hold down mid as well. We've been smoked out of Sniper Nest. And now here we go. Execution into the A site. And so far not successful, but let's see if they can do it this time. Lollipop punished for his aggression as a Lion takes him down, looks for the gap, looking for someone to peek out the side, and he gets the second. The next man on site, backed up by one more from stairs. He takes down Yekindar, but Cree turns around 180, looking for Coffee. A double kill for him of his own accord. And finally, EPG make the execution work. Sadzed left alone to take down one. But meanwhile, the bomb's made its way quickly onto the A site. And they've all been played for fools here on the GoodJob side, even if they held themselves anything on this A-site defensive. This would have been a retake destined for failure. Sadzed will take down Hooch at least. Cree will rotate back through Sniper Nest into the B site to support Nickelback. They lose the AWP, they lose 2 AKs, so Elements Pro is still going to be an expensive round regardless. Oh me, oh my. Oh me, oh my. 14 rounds on the board now. EPG just about hold on to their lead. Sadzed going for that quick no-scope as well. Hoping to catch one of these T-side players off, but not to be. The pause out from box. Could be technical. I'm seeing 2 players with stupid hyping, or 3 players with stupid hyping. Lollipop has actually taken the lead away from Elian in the kill count, 26-25. So it looks like it was technical here from box. But GoodJob have this buyback here. Potentially a last chance saloon for these boys. Up 4 M4s actually. And the buyback also from EPG against the reset. GoodJob lose this one, they lose control of this game, and they probably lose it as a result. Lion going out towards the midline alongside Yekindar, maybe not just hold on that position. T-side just holding their default in mid. Players towards Apps and EPG. Now ready for the push. Flashbang in. Incendiary, oh sorry, Molotov I should say, out and Cree. Leading the charge. Trying to play entry. Trying to make something work out of this one, but it's a Lion. First man down. Nickelback gets one frag back, but Sazed is alone on the site. He gets himself two, looking for his third of Hooch. And good job, even it up 14-14. Resetting EPG. Pushing them to no money. They have to save this one and try and force their way back in the next to go to overtime. Else, I don't think that this is a force by revival. They're still going to go for it. Okay. This ain't looking good. But the winner of this round probably takes the match as a result. Good shot from Kree, but not enough to take down Box as he puts a M4 straight out as the 4 versus 3. Now make it 4 versus 2 ensues. A Lion and Hooch trying to make their way in. Hooch back from mid control, trying to pick off these two players. Spots Sadzad, takes his head off, looks for his second, but it's not going to happen. As Coffee picks up the last. It's 15-14 to the favor of Good Job. No money for EPG. And that force buy was not good enough. They lose control. They lose the lead. And chances are they lose the match. 3 rounds on their T side after an 11-4 half on CT. What happened here, guys? What on earth happened? Such a confident and strong showing just dissipates into nothing. Once again, the CTs set up against the default of the T side. In some smokes through, trying to pull a rotation. Might just try and push this one out and try and pull a strat out of the hat right here. Finex out to connector. Box is the man to try and deal with the underpass push. Spots out Kree, takes him down, looking for Yekindar. Yekindar just going to back right off, spraying their way through it. And meanwhile on the A side, Nickelback and Co are making their way in. Hooch trying to get that bomb planted. Finex just spraying on through, looking for that gap. Can't quite get it, so the bomb will go down at least. So there is something left for these guys. Boxing are pushing out on Yekindar. She does take that one frag. Connects with a quick trade back, and as a result, Hooch will fall. Connected control to the CTs. Nickelback gets down one, but not the second. Elian gets a one dig. Looking for the second on Finex. This is clutch or kick. Looking up for Lollipop. AWP in his hand, but close range with the P250. Will shut it down and bring Good Job 16-14. Swinging in the victory as EPG lose their T side pretty spectacularly. Oh my word, how that has ended for the Russian side. The Belarusians will be able to claim a victory above them. Oh dear. Well, that's one match down. We still have a couple more left to go. Avantgarde versus Namiga is up here in just a little over an hour. So if you do want to come ahead and join me for that, then you can do so by keeping a lock on this channel. If you did enjoy today's casting, you can hit the exclamation mark caster command to keep up with my individual prowess. But Avantgarde and Amiga coming up in an hour, so grab yourself a meal, grab yourself a snack, and tune in very soon.